Just saw Dune 2 on mushrooms. A little bit of Molly in there too. I was getting a little spicy. I got a little spicy. You know, this whole thing would have just been solved with some fucking water. Man, I need some water. Hold on. First of all, wow. Wow. Okay, this is my mushroom review of Dune 2. Was it necessary to do mushrooms and a little bit of ecstasy to see Dune 2? No. Did it make the movie better? The movie's already great. But wow.
My family's been fighting them
for centuries. So, Dune 2 on mushrooms.
Some great houses.
A little bit of Molly. Where do I begin?
What we do for the benefit of all.
Movie looks great. Sounds great.
Not very much.
All the acting is fucking phenomenal. You know, let's just when I exited the movie theater, I was on cloud nine a little bit, spaced out a little bit. It's 3 hours. Tips. Some things I would have loved to have known before doing a mushroom trip and seeing this 3 hour extravaganza. Obviously go to the bathroom. Up until the very, but I didn't check and see when the trailer was going to be over. And there's like a half an hour of these bastards in front of the film. So when you go see your film, regardless if you're on mushrooms or not, make sure you get in there after, like we had assigned seating, so I had like a perfect seat I-14 at the Regal here on Lancaster in Salem. Is amazing. That's perfect. That's right in the middle. It's right in the pocket. But figure out when the movie's actually going to start, because there's a lot of bullshit on that screen before that happens. The sound's amazing. I'm still digesting it. And there's a lot of movie in that. That's a lot of movie in there. It's a very... I'll try to do this non-spoiler, but they do a really great thing about giving David Lynch a nod towards the end of the movie. And if you keep your ears out for it, you might see it. Which was great, because I always was a big fan of the Dune, David Lynch. Anything David Lynch really does, I'm a huge fan of. But I did like I liked what he did in, the Dune. This is a completely different animal. It's very internal. This movie's very internal. They start off really right in the middle. I don't want to give too much away. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a non-spoiler talk about it. Then you want to cut it off, but the sound design, obviously I was on mushroom, so I didn't know if there was certain sounds that were happening in the film. It's very heavy on sound effects, this movie. And it's very like Hans Zimmer. The soundtrack and everything, but the audio design makes you feel like you're tripping, basically. And I want to give all the players a good... what's that Ferguson girl that plays his mom? She's English. Wow. Did a good job. Everyone's doing a good job. The butler guy kicks the shit out of that. And everybody did. Batista, Chalamet, Zendaya, Z. Wow. Great. Really, they really put the par up. And there's been some discussions about whether Florence Pugh or Christopher Walken even needed to be in this movie. I'm glad they were.
That passion invigorates us all.
I'm really glad to see Christopher Walken up there. And I'm not a big Pugh fan, but I like her work. She did great. I didn't know quite. I know about Midsummer and stuff like that. That whole thing happened with...
Here.
And Olivia Wilde and all that stuff, but
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave. We all know
that. Subtle, good. I
Simple,
don't want to give away too much,
direct,
but maybe this is the non-spoiler part of
Hey,
this, but
I'm serious.
I didn't
Nothing
mind
fancy.
seeing
You
Christopher
were saying
Walken
like
and
dicks
Pew in those.
understand
People
I
made it
understand.
sound like they had smaller characters, but pivotal scenes,
I could
everything
look
was
at sex
great.
to
Every
make
scene
you
mattered.
What if you die?
The effects, crazy. They're really crazy. Okay, so should we start talking spoilers? Okay, so if you don't want to go through, oh wait, basically, we'll end the non-spoiler part of this is go see this immediately on a big screen. See what time it actually starts,
Nice done.
unless you want to wait through half an hour of really shitty commercials, which I don't like commercials being played when I'm paying to be there. I don't want to see a Pepsi commercial or an Air Force commercial. These are things that have happened. Back in my day, we didn't have commercials on the movie screen. The thing opened, the curtains open and close. I remember when we started selling ads at the 21st at Century 21 when they started selling the you guys don't want to hear about that shit. You want to hear about the movie Dune too. Go see it, big screen, loud, stone. See when it starts. Actually starts. That's my my biggest recommendation. Make sure you pee. Okay, now let's get to spoiler talk. Okay, spoiler talk. The embryos and stuff like that at the beginning, very crazy. Especially since those triple mushrooms. It's all that visual of the visual's insane. But like all that, like the mother talking to the baby and that 3-ring circus of conversations. And Pew's, I like Pew's. I wasn't sure where it was going to go, but Pew's narration. It's a very heavily layered movie. Heavily. It's sci-fi. It's a big sci-fi, and there's people talking about like if it was going to be if they had released it to be eligible for the Oscars. Man, really did all those guys a real big favor by not releasing it, so it was an Oscar contender. So that'll probably go to 2025. God damn it, we're getting fucking old. All right, so all the sequences going into the battle sequences and the cutting back and forth from them, very nicely done. Very nicely done. I've seen a couple people that were giving reviews that didn't really line up with the emotionality of the movie. I think it's a very, very emotional movie. I got it. And also this is spoiler talk about Edwards made his daughter so they definitely said they make this too long with these sequence everything. It's been a very traumatic week. My brother was in the hospital. He came back out. Cats giving birth. One died. I didn't get to it. It was in the garage, and she didn't show any signs. But anyway, so 3 survived. She had a baby like a few days later. I dumped out. She's not very. She didn't have any signs. Besides that, she's like a loaf of bread. But she didn't meow and do anything strange. She just dumped them out. So we got 3 kitties now. Lola, my mom, and my sister named them. So if you ever need a cat, we got cats, and they're going to be needing a home in about 10 to 12 days, or 10 to 12 weeks, or no, 10 weeks is when you're allowed to do that. So with that being said, it's been a heavy week. This is a heavy movie. So parallel that. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Because I've had all this, the dead kitten really I wanted to know that was there more that I could have done to help, and it kind of rattled my brain for a little bit. But then my buddy Steve told me that be appreciative that the ones that survived, and I'm sure they're. But it's almost a weird scenario with Dune 2, man. It's like this fucking crazy thing about alliances and family, and the fight sequences are great. The butler dude is fucking great, very great. I mean, it's so dark. It's fucking heavy shit. On mushrooms, I was like, fuck. Because it was like, I don't know if you should see mushrooms on this movie, but if you're like me, a psychonaut like at heart, like I usually like to do. Anyways, the sound, seeing a big screen. I saw it on a big screen. I like the ear. David Lynch little nod there with the Skarsgård's death and the ants. Very nicely done. Very well played, Dennis. But I mean, I don't want to spoil too much. I mean, go see the movie. I mean, the decorations, I didn't have a problem with this movie at all. I thought this was a fucking really solid, big, lot of movie in there. A lot of movie in this movie. It's intense. Yeah, it's intense, and I guess that's about it. I mean, I don't want to spoil too much, but I'd see it. If you're gonna do mushrooms, time it out right. You know what you're doing. But I would definitely, if you have seats that are assigned to you, I'd come and see when the actual start time is on that. That would be one thing that I wish I would have done a little differently. I was sitting there tripping watching fucking, I don't know, the movies I didn't want to see. And commercials I didn't want to see. But they have to sell ads. I know how the movie theater's going. But Zendaya is great. Chalamet is great. They did it all great. You know, all the heavy hitters are in there. Everyone did a great job. They killed it. They killed it. I mean, the last shot of the film on Zendaya's blue eyes and about to grab that worm. The box and all the different layers of they got the child, she got impregnated by Butler's character. I'm not gonna call him the real name, but anyways, Butler's character before his untimely death. He deserved to die, big. But well done, man. Cast, crew, Oscar bait. I mean, Oscars all around for everybody. Everyone's getting an Oscar. They should actually just everyone should just give their Oscar this year to Dune 2. Except for Godzilla. Godzilla -1 is still a great movie. It's in a different time. It's a different shell of a movie than this. This is obviously. So I'm still processing the Dune 2, but as far as the visuals and the scope of it and the sound, it's all there. You're not going to be disappointed, and just unless you wouldn't like this movie if you don't like movies. They put all the heavy hitters in there. I mean, God, the pacing's great. I don't know. I saw mushrooms. I thought it was great. It was a little intense for mushrooms, but I also like that a little bit. Put me in the movie. This movie's with the child inside. It's very like outer, inner, outer stuff happening, and the spice and the stuff with the things. See the movie. That's my Dune 2 Mushroom 2 review. I would time it right, but you're not going to be disappointed. No. All right. Congratulations to the cast and crew of Dune 2. It's a real fucking movie. It's a real sci-fi movie. It's like what, you wanted to have Star Wars grow up with the audience. This movie is a mature sci-fi fucking extravaganza. I'll see it again. And I'll see you guys at the movies, dude. All right, enjoy your times. Leave your comments below if you want to see after you've seen it or whatever. But that's my Dune 2 review. I mean, there's a billion of them, but mine's on mushrooms, so it might be a little bit different. But the visuals were there, the landscapes, the silences, and all the little tiny voices around. You're gonna pick up on that shit quick. And the costumes are great. It looked good. Everything was very I love this movie. All right, see you guys later.